Johnny,
Afana,
kia ora.
how you did?
Welcome again on Chat with Erons, and I'm with Kovan's music. He was referred to us by his junior brother.
Fat Papi.
So he was the one Fat Papi was talking about, and I'm so happy to have him here today. And amazing things are coming through. Just stay tuned and make sure you watch the shit, baby.
I just want to feel like people are connecting to my music. That's a blessing that honestly I didn't see coming. For people to recognize that New Zealand is an absolute hub of just incredible talent. I can make it and I can do what I want to do, then anybody else can as well.
So, brother.
What's up, my brother?
He's Scottish, he's not white.
I'm not white.
You're racist. So, can you tell us, who are you? Who do you
I'm
think you are?
Kovan. I'm a Kiwi Kurdish artist from New Zealand. I make hip hop and R&B music. Yeah.
When you say Kiwi Kurdish, what does that mean?
It means I was born here in New Zealand, but my family, my ancestry, all Kurdish.
Oh, Kurdish. Okay, nice. I don't know what's Kurdish. So,
Gotta teach.
what's your type of music?
I like to make hip hop, rap, R&B, that sort of thing. I've been exploring different types of R&B now, going more into alternative R&B, like a bit of fast-paced stuff, similar to like Jordan Ward, Teaser Touchdown, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But in terms of rap, a lot of my biggest icons are like J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick Lamar.
Do you want me to bring the fight, J. Cole?
The fight into this, the beef?
Yeah.
Go on.
Who are you supporting?
This is a difficult one, to be honest. I'm pretty equal on both of them.
It's a lie.
I'm pretty equal on both
lie.
of them. I will say Kendrick Lamar definitely hit an unexpected turn with Not Like Us because it was a mad bop. But Family Matters, I feel like, was massively underrated because it immediately got covered by Meet the Grams.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I reckon it's pretty even.
You haven't chosen one person. Choose one.
I haven't. I don't want to choose.
Choose one person.
I reckon. I reckon J. Cole won, yeah. I'm with J. Cole in this.
J. Cole one.
J. Cole won out of the whole thing.
Okay, your favorite song from J. Cole?
Favorite song? Love Yours or... Actually, Change.
You don't have one.
Change, no. It's called Change. From For Your Eyes Only.
For Your Eyes Only.
For Your Eyes Only, Change.
Nice. So, okay. How do you promote your music here?
Promote?
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest things right now about promotion is obviously social media, as you yourself know. Yeah, one of the biggest things is definitely just getting yourself in front of people, in front of their faces, whether it be doing more shows, which I'm trying to do. I've been bad at. I want to do more.
Yeah.
But definitely social media is a big one. And yeah, just trying to be creative with it. Do stuff that people haven't seen before. I feel like we're kind of moving out of the age now where you can just lip sync a video and hope that's all it takes. It takes a lot more than that, to be honest. And it takes good music. So that's the biggest.
Do you think your music
focus.
is like good?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Why do you have to
I think it's
try?
great.
So, do you feel that the people here accept your music?
Yeah, I do. I think it's difficult in NZ because you kind of, sometimes you're in a lose-lose situation, but to be honest, in my life, I've faced more supporters than I have haters. And that's something I'm blessed for. I think in New Zealand, there's a lot of people that actually do support like up and coming artists and underground scene. We just kind of need to like shout them out. Yeah, like you. Like we just need to shout people like you out more, you know? And support that rather than, because I feel like when we focus on all the tall poppy and that stuff, I feel like we're just kind of feeding into it. And it sucks because, we obviously want to talk about it, but I think supporting people who support us is the biggest way to change the culture.
So your brother talked about how the journey of music started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so when go back in time, do you feel you get to this place you are now?
Ooh, it's a difficult one, to be honest. When I started, it really, I don't remember it being like I wanted to make music. Well, actually, I don't know. Like it was, to be honest, at the time, it was just freestyling. I'm sure Fat Papi said the same thing. It was just freestyling together. As a kid, I did some performances in front of my community. It was hilarious. Mediwan, Fat Papi was in the crowd the whole time, trying not to laugh. But we evolved past that, and then we started rapping together on Skype and all that. And then once I met one of my good friends, Chalky, back in high school, he was the first one that actually produced for me, and we recorded, and that was kind of like, oh, we can actually do this, like this sort of music. And from there,
What year was that?
I think that was 2016. 2016, where I properly recorded a song onto a beat.
Yeah.
And then from there, I think we did start seeing, okay, yeah, we're seeing some feedback from people that's positive and all that. So this is something that can definitely get here. But having our own studio by 21, 22, that's a blessing that honestly I didn't see coming.
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure. So how big do you think you can get here?
I think I can be the biggest out of New Zealand.
Including your brother?
Including my brother. It's all love. He's the same. He's the same. He wants to be the biggest as well.
Who do you look up to in music?
My brother.
Your brother?
I look up to Fat Papi. I look up to a lot of people here, to be honest. I think that's one way that we can kind of show love. I look up to Eliezer. He's doing bits. He's like a mad hustler, and that's the sort of wave that I'm on as well. That's the type of stuff that I talk about. I look up to Tom Scott. I look up to P Money. I look up to Savage back in the day, who did a lot of incredible things for NZ music. I look up to Lil Bubblegum. He's dope because he's done some big things for NZ as well. True. And for himself, and all the people in the scene are pretty dope, man. Masbo Q, who's recently done a number on socials and getting incredible success on Spotify and stuff. So yeah, big shout out to everyone.
Who do you want to feature? Not just people you call now, minus your brother.
Who I want to feature? I'd love to have a feature with Masbo. What? I'd love to have a feature with Masbo. Masbo's dope.
Hi
Masbo.
Hi Masbo. We want to have a feature with you. He's a rap scientist.
Yeah, he's dope, man. He's dope, for sure. I'd love to learn some stuff from him as well, because he's the scientist. He's the rap scientist. Yeah, he goes crazy.
So, like, the last person on my show was like, not because he's a rap scientist, you feel he's that good. Walk with him in the studio and you know that this nigga is on another level.
Yeah.
So we hope to see you in our show.
Hope to see you soon, brother.
So I would say your music.
Yeah.
What type of music and how many people can relate to your music?
I think my music is for a lot of people. My biggest thing is, like, I talk a lot about my family's background. We were obviously, like, as a Kurdish minority, we've seen a lot of like trouble and a lot of war in the past, like 30, 40, hundreds of years going back. Specifically, my parents were in a massive war. Both my parents were fighting in that war. My dad was a general, and then having to face all that, all the troubles that come with that, and then having to be refugees in Pakistan and then refugees here. It's a massive story, but the biggest thing about it is, like, if that can happen and my parents and my family can make it here, then making it in hip hop or making it in music or making it in whatever you want to do isn't hard. It's all doable. It's hard. It's going to be hard, just like everything is, but it's possible as long as you hustle for it.
I see where your motivation is coming from.
Yeah.
How old were you then?
I wasn't born. So I was the first family member born here, and I'm the only family member, like, from my brothers and my parents that was born here.
Oh, true.
Yeah. So I have like a massive amount of gratitude for them, and the fact that they did all that. That's why I'm like, if they can do all that, I'd be dead wrong if I stopped. You know?
Yeah. So, what inspires you to make music?
Definitely, like, a big part of it is my family's story. As a kid, my brother Riz would support me a lot with music. I just love music in general. Like, there's been times, so I went to school in Japan for a bit. I was a student exchange over there, and in the private school, you couldn't actually, like, you weren't allowed your phone. So what I'd do is, I had 2 phones. So I gave in one of them, and I kept the one that had music on it. Because I didn't have anything else, it just had music on it. And then during class, I'd go to the toilet, and then I'd just listen to music for 5 minutes, and then I'll back in class.
What the heck?
Yeah, so music's important to me.
So you did that for music?
Yeah, music's important to me, man. So it was it's something that's like deeply connected in everything I do. So yeah, that's what inspires me to create more of it and hopefully give that same feeling to other people.
Nice. With your success and things that you're seeing happen in your life, are you encouraged that you can do more?
Yeah,
Just had
definitely.
to deal with JBL and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, thank you. Recently got a on-campus ambassadorship with JBL, the legends. They're big GCs.
Cool.
So big shout out to them. That sort of thing, it definitely does encourage me, man. Like the feeling of kind of getting brand recognition and just recognition from people in general, like on a wider scale, is such a dope feeling. Like as much as, you know, I would make music without any of it, it's still like, it's such a subjective art, but getting people subjectively like agreeing with it and relating to it and feeling it and getting success because of that is the most like encouraging feeling ever. And it just pushes me to go even harder to get even more and more.
It's true. So I heard you're a lawyer.
Nah, man. Nah. I am studying law. I'm in my last year.
Wow.
Last year.
How do you balance music, constitution? Because I have someone that I have a brother studying law.
Yeah.
He's always in the library.
Yeah.
Labi, watch this. He's always in the library reading. I have law. Bro, and you're in your final year law.
Yeah.
And can you tell me, how do you balance this?
Lots of sleepless nights. A lot of the time, these guys know I'm out there just all-nightering for essays and everything like that. To be honest, I can't sit here and act like it's all incredibly balanced all the time and all, planned out. A lot of the time, I'm just trying to do what I can when I can. So music, I'm trying to fit in studio time as much as I can. Having this space, obviously, and being able to access it at whatever time of the day is the biggest thing. And then for the like law stuff, just trying to keep up with it as much as possible, because it is difficult. But I think the biggest thing about it that's difficult is actually there's a lot of content to like study. But if you keep on top of it, it's more manageable. Lucky I'm not keeping on top of it though. I'm like 30 lectures behind, but it's all good.
Sure, I'm a nursing student, I understand.
I
can relate.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the last question of the day.
Yeah.
So how big would you get to know you're successful? Because like me, people are like, you're doing well, but I feel I'm not even 1% there. Yeah. So you can only manage your own success and measure it. So how big do you think you will get? I'm like, now, Kovan, I'm Rico.
Yeah.
How big?
There's internal measures of success and then there's like external. So it's like, I don't want to limit my feelings of happiness to just being like, I have to have like 30 million like followers, 30 million, all this. Like, I just want to feel like people are connecting to my music. I want to feel, in that sense, I already feel successful, but it's not a success that's like, to me, success isn't something that I'm going to stop at. It's like a little success and then more, and then aiming for more and more and more. So in that way, I can be fulfilled in what I'm doing, but I'm never complacent, But a lot of the biggest goals I want is for people to recognize that New Zealand is an absolute hub of just incredible talent. Like yourself, like all the other amazing artists out here, and creatives. It's just an absolute hub of just pure talent. I want people to recognize, Kurdish people and understand our struggle and our story and our talent as well. I want people to connect to what I'm saying and know that they can achieve whatever they want to achieve in themselves, because like I say, my family story is crazy. So if I can make it and I can do what I want to do and what I'm going to do, then anybody else can as well.
Sure. That's really, really deep. So far, so good. We've had my brother Kovan, and his speech was so amazing. You can get what you want. You just have to go for it. Thank you for having me on my show. I really appreciate you, brother. And he said he's not going to freestyle. You should go stream his music.
If you want to hear me freestyle, go listen to my music, brother.
Go and listen to his music. He's not freestyling, but you just download it. Download it.
And if you want to hear some people speak, go listen to Chats of Erons. Big Odogu.
Channel.
the function, I was really out styling, smiling. These hoes wanna book me for my timing. I've been pushing weight inside the gym, I'm grinding. Put my number inside of her phone, she started dialing.